Hello, and welcome to a grab-and-go opportunity put on by me, Christine, the teen librarian at the Jones Creek branch of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. Today, we will be making beaded shoe chain charms. The materials you will need are beads, lobster clasps, 2 of them, a 14-inch length of jewelry wire, and it may be helpful to find a pair of pliers. Let's begin. First, take out all of your beads and contain them by enclosing them on sides they might roll away from you. The finished length of your beaded project will be about 12 inches. The extra 2 inches in your jewelry wire is for fastening to the ends. Here's an example of a set of beads arranged to be about 12 inches long. I've done a symmetrical one with a centered turtle and turtles on the sides, butterflies, flowers, and some rock beads. When we thread them on, the best thing to do is to start with a little anchor on one side. Stick your wire through your lobster clasp and just kink it and twist it once, like a bread tie. After we've threaded everything on, we'll center things properly and see how much slack we have in truth. It turns out that this bead doesn't work very well with wire. We'll have to skip it. Without the flower beads, this is a bit too short, so I'm going to add back in these green beads I took out earlier. I'll kink this end to catch the beads when I mess with the other end. Now that everything is on, I'll look at it. My butterflies are both pointing towards the center. My sea turtles are as they are. This one I think is upside down from this one. So I'm going to take off all these 5 beads and turn my sea turtle around so they're all swimming in the same direction. Up until you twist tie everything in place with a vengeance, everything is negotiable. But it is now twist tie with a vengeance time. I'm going to get my ends even and even off everything here so I have the identical amounts of slack on both sides. Then I'm going to fold my wire in half so that the wire meets the last bead on either side. This is to create a doubled up wire, which will be stronger to hold it in place. Now, this is the point where having pliers comes in handy. You can just hold it with your fingers and twist, but holding it with the pliers is a bit easier to control. a bit, I say. 2 pairs of pliers would be even better. This doubled up part of the wire is going through the hole on the lobster clasp and then going down again. Then we'll twist tie this again. So now we have 4 strands of wire coming out of the edge. I've done one side, and now time for the other. Twist tied in 2, put on my clasp, fold in 2 again, and more twist tie action. Now I've got too much slack here. I don't like that. I'm going to undo this end and redo it. A little bit of slack is okay, but that's almost an inch. That's a bit too much. And here's a finished version of one. We have our turtles swimming all in the same direction, our butterflies flying towards the middle, and a symmetrical arrangement with about ½ inch of slack in our chain. Now there are 2 ways you can wear this. You can either use it as a straight up anklet by joining the 2 lobster clasps together, or a bracelet if you have very large wrists, or on a shoe you take one of the lobster clasps and you clasp it around the top shoelace on one side. Then you take your cord, let it dangle around the back, and you clasp it around the shoelace on the other side. And you have a little shoe chain charm for your shoe. And that is a beaded shoe chain charm. If you've enjoyed this activity, please leave positive feedback on social media and return to the library for more grab and go activities.